All right. Thank you guys for listening to me today. I'd like to be kind of, interactive process. I hope to motivate and inspire you guys to start your own businesses. Has anyone here started their own business? Ever? Could be anything. You might have been like a lawnmower. What's that?
Discard, that's it.
Jesus.
Discard, yes.
Don't listen to words.
You did what?
I clean people's pools.
Okay, right on. How much do you charge?
Like $10 show up fee, and then like $8 an hour.
That's sweet. And do you you already have all the equipment, so it's just pretty much your time and the
I
gas?
steal it all from like my pool.
Okay.
And then if people like need something, like if there's like something like really wrong, I'll be like, you need that piece, like I could buy it for you if you want, or you could go get one.
Okay.
But if I went and got it, I'd charge you more.
Yeah, you charge them more. I'm going through a situation. We're actually buying a house right now. There's something wrong with the pool. We're trying to get the seller to fix before we move in. So yeah, like with the pools and stuff, people don't want to do it themselves, and your only costs are like the gas, and obviously you're not paying for some of the stuff if you're taking it from your pool. But even if you did, you mark it up. So
Well, yeah, I still like pay for like chlorine and stuff.
you do. So how much money do you make a month doing this?
I don't know, work like 3 days a week, maybe like $200. Kick back. Nah, I don't know.
200 a week or 200 a month?
I don't know. I don't know.
You're really on top of
I
things.
don't keep finances.
But all right, you're making some money. That's good.
Yeah.
You got an entrepreneurial thing going on. All right, cool. That's what I like to see. It's really easy for you guys to start your own business. It doesn't take much money. I'm going to take you through that. So here's what we're going to do today. It's a quick run through. First, we're going to go through just definition and characteristics of entrepreneurs, which I'm sure you all have. It's just a matter of taking that leap. We'll go through some businesses that I've launched and sold personally. Show you how to start a business for $50 or less. We are going to come up with the business in class. We're going to do a mind map, so we're going to come up with like a business name based off that. We're going to run through like the financials, show you guys how profitable it is, which is kind of like a mini business plan. And then we're going to wrap up. And I just want to say the forms and like the business card that's on there. At the very end, I'm going to go through the summer startup day, which I'm holding May 3rd, which is kind of for people inspired to be entrepreneurs. It's like a full day workshop. So if you are interested in getting more info, just fill out that white sheet, bring it up to me, after class, and yeah, that's it. So let's start off with the definition of entrepreneurship. If you want to, can you go to the next slide? Okay, so just make sure it's good. Okay, so definition of entrepreneurship. The process of using a unique set of resources to exploit an opportunity without regard to resources. So what does this mean? Money does not matter to like entrepreneurs. You see people like these big business plans and like Silicon Valley, all that kind of stuff. Money is like not the challenge. You have a vision and you'll find the money if you need to. But most entrepreneurs start up organically. Like, what is your name? Sorry? T-Rock?
Tristan.
No, go ahead. Tristan. All right. So like you started up your own business. You really didn't use any money. You just stole some stuff from your house and whatever, and you were going to pay for gas anyway. And so you're making some money. So yeah, do you have a passion for pools? A passion for pools, it sounds like.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You don't have to work that hard.
Yeah. All right. Good.
If you get too hot, you can jump in the pool.
Yeah.
But you're still making money. You like doing it. There could be a lot worse jobs. So it sounds like you have no fear. You took the risk. Like, let me ask you this: when you first started it, how did you like get your first client?
Well, just like this lady at my church was like, "Hey, do not clean pools. The pool is really dirty." And I just like researched it.
Right.
Like from there, I just like went door to door.
Okay.
So there's like one street where I have like 4 houses in a row. And I clean all their pools and just like.
Sweet. So you like knocked on the door, and you just like knocked on the door and talked to them. Did you leave flyers?
I Google Maps and like looked like at the neighborhood. I'm like, oh, these people have a pool. These people have a pool. I would have knocked on those people's doors.
Okay.
I was like, who cleans your pool? Let me do it.
So do you want to get new customers, or are you like maxed out right now?
I'm not trying to work that hard.
Right. Yeah. That's the thing with entrepreneurs is some people like to make millions. Some people you just make 50,000, 100,000, 300, like whatever you're comfortable with. Like, and I'll go through, but like I could be on 300 college campuses. I'm on 50 because it's a little more stress-free lifestyle. But you could get people working under you if you really wanted to make a little bit more money. But at the end of the day, all that extra work in management might amount to just a little bit more profits, and it's a headache.
Well, I don't do a whole lot, Like I like skim people's pools, make sure the chemicals are right. I mean, it's not like I need more help.
Well, I'm saying if
Unless
you
I'm
got
like
more
going-
accounts, like if you got 50 more accounts, and even if you made like a lot less, and you had like people under you, you'll still make more, money. So you would just teach them how to do it, they already know how to do it. So, but I like what you have going on, like that's where I'm at. I'm kind of like a one-man show where I have independent contractors, like design, marketing. What's up?
What about then? Don't I have to like incorporate it? Like what's the business? Like what do I have to do?
Yeah, sure. Like
protect myself or make myself like insured or.
yeah, like you guys can start an LLC. So you go on to the Arizona Corporate Commission. It costs $50 to start, an LLC. You pick the name, you go on and search the name, make sure it's not there. Then you're official. You go open a bank account. Like, how old are you?
17.
Yeah, so you can open an account. I think with age 16 or something.
Yeah.
All right, so you open an account, and boom, you're ready to go. I mean, now you probably take all cash, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Imagine if you had a bigger business and you just had that little thing attached to your phone, and you could take credit cards. You could get possibly, more clients, but they give you the money on the spot, I'm assuming.
I don't really like pay taxes.
Right. All right. But if you want to turn it into like a bigger, business. But I like what you're doing. You just want to keep it small. That's cool. That's what I do. So yeah, I really like that. You obviously just took the leap, and that's what that's what entrepreneurs do. And you can't have success without failure. I'm gonna tell you about a few of my failures. So I've had a few, and you learn from that. So let me tell you a little bit about my first business, which is the $1 Million Hole-in-One golf competition. This is something that me and my buddies started. That's me on the left, when I was a lot younger. And basically, we did this $1 Million Hole-in-One where we set up at a driving range. People would come through for a whole month. People basically who got closest to the hole every week, they come back, and on the last day, 40 people shot for the chance to shoot for the million, and then one dude shoots for the million. Now, what would happen if someone got that hole-in-one and I had to pay $1 million? Right. You get insurance. So insurance policy for that is like $3,000. And those are our only costs because we obviously, bought some golf balls, whatever. But we would love for someone to win $1 million because regardless, we pay the $3K. Like we have to pay the insurance company if they make it or not. So if someone made it, that'd be great. It would have been great press for us. But as is, we went to the driving range. We said, hey, I don't want to pay you rent, but this is going to bring you some more business because people hear about it. There's going to be articles in the paper. People are going to come. And it brought them more business because people would enter the contest and go shoot some balls. So this is something that I did in high school. Lesson learned there was, again, you don't need money. You just need to leverage resources. And that guy wanted to charge us what, like $1,500 or something. And I was like, no, but we'll bring money to you. All right, next business. Does anyone have a? You guys have these discount cards you bought them from like the football team or baseball team?
Yeah.
How many of you bought them?
I got some.
Go-karts?
Go-karts? Yeah, I got some.
Do you use them?
Not really. I use it like once or twice for like Papa John.
I think I gave it up somebody.
Why do you not use it? Is it because the discounts are bad, or it's just like
I just forget.
I gave up.
Yeah.
The baseball ones are terrible.
Yeah, the baseball ones suck.
I would just buy a baseball one if you gave it to me.
Yeah, I wouldn't take it.
If you use football ones, I wouldn't buy a baseball one.
Like how many discounts are on there? Does anyone have one?
I
Like
wish.
that?
Nah,
Mine's hanging in
this
my
long.
closet.
I think I gave it to someone.
All right, cool. So, here's what I did. Instead of selling them to college students, because I know that college students aren't going to buy stuff. Like you're a student, like you don't want to buy one of these. But even if you see it has discounts. So what I did is I went to college bookstores and I said, hey, if you guys buy these cards and give them out to people and put a discount on books, they're going to come back next semester. And plus, it's like a cool promo item. Like these guys spend money on T-shirts and stress balls and all that stuff. I'm like, why don't you get out some cards? So that's how it started at my college. Does anyone know Miami University? It's in Oxford, Ohio.
Yeah. I do.
Okay. Are you looking to go in there?
Well, no, just go to my dad's for cool.
Oh, for real? Okay. I'm from Cleveland. So basically, I started this in college, and by the time I graduated, I already had a few campuses because this is something you guys might want to take advantage of. If your college that you go to offers it. They have an incubator. Does anyone know what an incubator is?
Like what are
So you-
babies?
Besides what babies are in their board, it's a place where entrepreneurs go that's provided by the school, where they have resources, conference rooms, computers, all that stuff, where you can have your meetings and expand your business. So I was lucky enough to have that in my school, and that's how I expanded while I was still at school. Expanded to 50 colleges, was doing like $400K in revenue right out of school, so it's really cool. But what happened is that, and here's where the failure part comes in. In 2005 and 6, bookstores started to like go out of business and use their marketing budgets because you guys know that college students can rent their books online, you can rent it, you can return it, all this stuff. So now the bookstores are going out of business. I'm like, who am I going to sell my my cards to? So I went down from 50 campuses to like 20, like 10 campuses. I'm like, what's going on with this? Did you hit that YouTube video? So here's
Is the one on top? Or
let's just go to the one on the bottom. That's nice. All right, so here's, let me preface this. And this was after.
Okay, here's how college
Alright,
discount
just-
cards works. The student government purchases cards from us and gives them away free to students. We get discounts from 20 of the most popular local businesses around campus. Discounts on stuff students are gonna buy anyway, like food, textbooks, and coffee. SGA passes out the cards at orientation, dining and residence halls, the rec center, and events like homecoming. So what are the benefits to SGA? Increase visibility, help boost the local economy, and show students how much SGA cares. How does it work for students? Present the card at participating businesses. Enjoy unlimited usage for 1 year. For additional discounts, students can register their card at collegediscountcards.com. Everyone's a winner with college discount cards.
All right. So do you guys understand what that was? Like, what's the model now? Like, who buys the cards for me now? The student government. You guys weren't paying attention. You're talking over there, man. I'm trying to help you guys out.
I said that.
No, it wasn't. It's not students. It's not
Student
students.
government.
It's student governments, right?
Government doesn't matter in college.
What's up?
Student government's like really small in college.
No, but what I'm trying to show you is, you guys don't buy these as students. So you would have, the student governments now purchase these, and they give them out for free, because the bookstores, they weren't buying them anymore, right? So I had to think of a new idea, who's gonna buy these for me and give them out for free, because you can't walk around and sell these just like you guys know in high school. So what I'm saying is, I had a failure. The failure was I'm about to go out of business, because bookstores aren't buying these anymore. So I basically had to think of a way to, to get someone else to buy these cards, yeah.
So why would the student government buy them from you if they're not getting anything out of it?
Okay, good question. Why would student government buy these, do you guys think? Why am I gonna drop 5 Gs? What's up?
Because they think they're gonna sell.
They give them away free.
So many knowledge of student government exists.
Exactly. So like, no one cares about student government, right? Like at this school, I don't know, is anyone in student government here?
Nah.
No.
No, I think we just do assemblies and move on to
Yeah, I think that's it.
All right, same thing at college. You go to college, you'll see no one cares about student government, right? So they have their big budgets. So what they're saying is, hey, this card saves you money, and then their names on it. So like, this is the ASU card. Student government's like names on the front. So when they give it to you and you're gonna use it, here, just like check this out. It's a little different than your card. So when they give it to you and you're gonna use it, you're gonna be reminded of student government. It has their website and all that stuff. So for them, they see it as like a billboard in students' pockets.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, so it looks nicer than your, probably than your guys' one if you want to pass it around.
Straight.
But, the thing is that it makes them look good. So when you sell a benefit to someone, you don't want to be like selling them like a million different things. The benefit to them is you look good, right? So that's the benefit, student government. All right, so anyways, let's go on to the next slide. College mobile deals. Does anyone here get like discounts to their phone? Like people get texted stuff?
Occasionally.
Like
Convolut.
What is that? What's Convolut?
It's like a clothing store.
Yeah.
Sells
Okay.
like streetwear. Like it's
It's
like
all
a
about
big-
Groupon.
And
Yeah,
Groupon.
You guys use Groupon?
I use that for like concerts and stuff.
Yeah.
You get like mad good concerts.
True.
See, in general, you guys are like opposed. Like back in 2008, like in college students, there was a huge texting. Like people were texting, I get discounts from everywhere. They get things, but like you guys are more. Your generation doesn't, you don't want to get like bombarded with all these texts, right? Back in the day, though, we signed up 7,000 people to get a text deal of the day. So every morning at 11 a.m., you got blasted out a text, and it would be like whatever, buy one get one free, Burger King, like anything. And we got 7,000 students signed up. Want to know why? How do you think we got the students signed up? Why would 7,000 people like sign up for the service?
You just want to save money.
But okay. Right. But here's the thing. Even if you want to save money and I came up to you as a college, you'd be like, get out of here, like whatever, I don't care. So what we told them was, if you sign up, it comes back with a free frozen yogurt from Mojo. You guys know Mojo?
Yeah.
So everyone loves Mojo. So I went to him and I said, I'll bring you more business, but you have to give a free frozen yogurt to anyone who comes in. So if I told you, hey, sign up, but you get a buy one, get one free from Mojo, would you care?
Yeah. No.
Or would you, right, but if you get something free, no purchase necessary, you're signing up, right?
Oh, yeah.
So that was the catch to get these guys to join, and once you did that, I started sending out a deal of the day. So we charge businesses, let's just start charge businesses 5 to 8 cents per text. It costs 2 cents. So on an average day, we send out 7,000 messages at 5 cents. That's how much in revenue? $3.50. Okay? They cost me 2 cents. That's $1.40. $200 in profit a day. Businesses were paying $3.50 a day because it brought 150 people, in the door. So this is a really successful business. So I thought, you know what? The discount cards, I was all internal expansion. You guys know about franchises, right? So why don't I franchise this to like other campuses? So I found students, motivated people, like you guys, and I said, all right, you guys buy this for $5K. You sign up the students. You get the advertisers because I'm not there. I'm staying here at the office in Scottsdale, and I will give you an 80-20 split. So they give me $5K, but during the whole year they may have made like $12K. They made $7,000. So just so you guys know, you can grow your business internally. You can hire people to be reps and stuff, or you can franchise. And I recommend franchising models because then they have a vested interest versus just being an employee. So like they went out and signed up 5,000 people and talked to all their friends because they weren't getting paid hourly. They had already paid me $5K. They want to make their money back. Anyways, where I'm going with this is signed up 30,000 people, 10 colleges, sold the company, within 18 months, just cashed out because I saw that this business was getting kind of like played out a little bit. So after that, I took the money. I went to LA. I was doing some trying to do some infomercials, like acting classes, stuff like that. Obviously, didn't work out. I wouldn't be here today, but it was a good experience and it was fun. But now I'm like, okay, my money's, I can't just keep spending this money that I made, and I need to start, doing something. The student government thing that I told you guys about, it was by accident. Some dude called me up and was like, can you do a card for our student government? I never even thought of it. I'm chilling in LA, whatever. And I'm like, nah, how much do you have to pay? Is like $3,000. And I'm used to getting like $10,000 from the bookstores. I was like, that's not enough money. I go, why don't you call this dude who I know from school who does high school discount cards like you guys have? He called him. The guy never called him back. So he comes back to me. He's like, please do this, please do this. I'm like, okay. So I did his, and then it just blew up. And all these other student governments wanted to do it. And it was just like, whoa, that saved my business. Because at this time, I'm down to 10 campuses. I sold this. I have no income. I have the cash from this, but you don't want to spend that, money and run out of it. So that was just a lucky thing. I didn't even come up with the idea to sell student governments. Yes? Oh, you should? Okay. I'll pick it up. So it was straight up luck, So I kind of failed. The bookstores were out. I succeeded with this. I sold this business, but I didn't have anything to do. And out of luck, came back this student government, and then it kind of blew back up. So now we go to the next slide. Does anyone have an app that gets some discounts besides Groupon, like you were talking about?
You mentioned that Groupon. That's it.
Sorry, what time's this class go to?
This one gets 22 out.
122.
122? All right.
At the end.
So I came up with an app, because obviously these cards are old school, you guys see, whatever. Started to come up with this app, and this is another way that students can save money. Some students download the app only, some people have the card and the app. But again, the student governments buy this from me, and they'll just tell their students about it. They pay less for the app, so this is able me to expand to colleges where the student government's like, I don't have $5,000 to pay for the cards, but I have $2,000 for the app. The reason I charge them less is because I don't have to design and print, the app and all that stuff. It's really easy. It costs me $1,000 to start up, and you just go in and you design it yourself. Okay, so here's where I'm at now with the app. So now next slide.
You just like made an app, right?
Yeah, like it costs $1,000.
Oh, you like paid for someone?
Yeah, I can do it myself. I paid someone a G, and like that's good because they usually cost like $5,000, $10,000, like $15,000, and you can design it yourself. So just like you go into any like Word website program, and like you can play with your play around with your website. I'll show you. It's very easy to do. I don't need to pay him to keep updating. I do it all myself, which leads into how to start a business for $50 or less, like you did. Obviously, the motivation drive creativity is free. GoDaddy, get a domain name for $12. They have a thing called Website Builder, and with Website Builder and email, it's $10 a month. And I'm gonna show you my website at the end. And it looks money. Like that's $10 a month. You can like if you built your own website for your pool business, you really wanted to expand, and you showed people a business card, which you can get for $25. Yeah. It'd be more professional, right? But you're cool where you're at right now. But if you want to expand, you can build a website, for $10 and look more professional. You can create Facebook and Twitter for free. You can design your own marketing stuff on Word. Save it as PDF, send it to people. So, I don't know, here's some examples of stuff people can do. You can be a tutor, dog walking, blogger. You can help people with social media like me who aren't as well versed as like you guys in your generation with social media. So yeah, there's a bunch of stuff you could do. So, next slide is the mind map. Here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna shout out some names. What a mind map is you just think of like the first thing that comes to your mind. And based on all these names, we're then going to look at that and we're going to come up with a business. Do you want to type them in this time? And we'll just do it. Okay, so this was the last school's one. See all the stuff they came up with? Maybe let's just make one column.
We got it. We're done.
We got it.
We got it.
What is it?
Guys, you cannot
Yeti
use
catching
my name
fish.
in anything.
What is it? Does it have the word? What is it?
Has the word Yeti in it.
What's it called?
We caught him already.
What?
Basic.
That's not
Called-
what
it's
does
called
it do?
basic.
What does it do?
We're making fun of it.
All right. So here, what do you think of when you think of refrigerator?
Soda.
Food.
Lockdown.
Soda, food. Lockdown.
Yeti.
What's on lockdown?
So what do you think of when you hear the word shark?
Tank.
Lenny.
What did you say? Plenty?
Lenny.
Plenty?
Lenny the shark.
Oh, Lenny.
Lenny the shark.
Who's that?
Yeah.
No, Trump, Lenny, not lending.
Like the name. And then, oh,
Money.
Lenny.
Trump,
No one said money.
Trump, what are you doing?
Trump, stop.
Money. So you said Trump, like Donald Trump. What do you think of when you think of the word Trump?
Trumpet.
Trumpet.
All right.
Put it down for what?
Just anything that comes to your mind. Just
Trumposaurus.
anything that comes to your mind. Trumpet.
Wise choices.
What's coming to your mind? Trumpet.
Wise choice. Dan Marino.
I'm yelling my name every day.
Mouth clean it.
Mouth cleaning.
Go.
Orbit.
Does anyone see the name of a business yet? Does anyone see something here?
Wise choices.
Wise choices, Yeti.
This dude,
Uh,
Dan,
money lending.
Dan's Grub
Money
Center.
lending. There you go.
But there's stuff I got already, so let's maybe look at something else.
I can already see it.
Yetis are like
Dan's Grub Center. Grub.
Yeah, grub.
Grub. Okay, what do you think of when you think of the word grub?
Dan.
Because you like to grub?
Yeah.
Alright. Grub. Give me another. Grub comes to what else?
Actually,
Alcohol.
Alcohol. Alright. I see.
I like one option.
What?
Grub.
Grub. Grub. Something.
What does grub do?
Happiness.
Happiness.
Wise
Grub
choices.
Grub.
Wise choices.
Yetis.
Scrub Yetis.
What about wise choice grub?
Yeah. I see like.
I see what you're
Yeah. I
talking
see
about.
healthy. The healthy
I
alternative.
see it.
Yeah.
But it's like.
Grub
it's
is
like,
healthy.
On lock.
No.
Get it developed.
Why? What do you got like for lunch? I mean, who here really eats healthy?
No, I don't.
Dan, shut
Nobody
your
in
mouth.
this room.
All right.
Kwame.
Trump does.
I do.
Kwame.
I eat a salad like once a week.
Yeah.
I hydrate.
Kwamen's all about that
Nah,
marshmallow.
it's just it's like chicken and
Yeah.
really bad Caesar salad dressing.
What about grub snacks?
Grub snacks?
What kind of snacks could those be? Something
Like
that
mini quesadillas. Like
Mini quesadillas.
All right, let's go with that.
microwavable quesadillas.
Okay,
Not
well-
microwavable.
Yeah, it can't be microwave.
So how and then put it in the oven.
Put it in the oven.
Dude, a quesadilla is pretty easy to make. I mean,
You know, you just
Yeah, I can make some good
You put it on
quesadillas.
like skillet.
Trumpet
Real talk.
tank snacks.
Trumpet tank snacks.
Trumpet take snacks and they're in the shape of a trumpet.
Yeah.
And then you can pull them like a trumpet and then the stuff, and then it comes out.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
get a little,
Yeah.
get a little fancy. I don't know like, how we go make that for $50, but
Well, no, it doesn't have to be $50. It could be a bag of trumpets.
Yeti grub.
All right, so what, when you pull the trumpet thing, or no, trumpets are pulled.
I think we should do Yeti. I think we should do Yeti grub and make everything really big portions.
Yeah, really large portions.
Yeti grub.
All right,
Yeti
fine.
size.
We can have
Huge
Yeti
snaps
size.
like Yeti. It like
Yeti
takes
size.
it like
So you're saying Yeti grub snacks?
No, like
No, Yeti grub.
Just Yeti
the
grub.
larger portions will be Yeti size.
Yeah, Yeti size.
All right, fine. Let's go with that. Let's go with Yeti grub snacks. Okay.
And
Why is
everything's
someone gonna buy these? Because they get more bang for their buck.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're like it takes 2 spots in the vending machine.
Yup.
Okay.
Already-
I actually owned a vending machine for like a healthy vending machine for like a month actually, and I got out of it. It's kind of not a good business to be in.
Hold on.
But what kind of snacks are they? Like what is it?
Oh, it's extremely unhealthy food.
No.
It's like a lot of meat.
Why is cocky?
It's meat, like beef jerky.
Like a
Yeah,
whole
yeah,
chicken.
yeah.
If it's gotta be into okay.
Yeah, I'm feeling beef jerky. Beef jerky.
When you buy beef jerky at like the store and stuff, it'd be like $6. In our vending, I actually had a vending machine, and we charged like $2 for those little bags. But if it was a $6 bag, those big ones, I think more people would buy those if they, and you can get them at like a wholesale price. All right, so a lot of people like beef jerky because it's all protein, right?
Yeah.
It's not like maybe for like people who care about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go look at the financials. Let's go to revenues here. How are you guys going to sell these just in a vending machine? Can you go around campus and sell these yourself?
Oh,
That's what I'd like to do.
Yeti snacks.
All right, how much can you sell these big beef jerky things for?
300.
How much? $5?
Yeah, you should
Yeah.
do 5. That's actually that's
All right, $5 per unit. How many can we sell a week?
7,000.
We'll be a little aggressive at first.
300.
How much can we sell per week?
300.
All right, 300.
Whoa.
All right, let's do 300.
No,
I don't know, man.
No. Oh, you just spelled it.
Nah, it's 300.
HUNNA.
300 is a lot. That's like 60 a day. Let's go with 100 just to start. Let's kind of baby steps, guys. Baby steps.
It's 100.
All right. Total revenues is should multiply that. Total revenues is $500, right? What's our expenses? How much does this thing cost us? We're gonna get a wholesale Restaurant Depot.
Nice.
How much is it gonna cost?
Like probably $3.
All right, let's go with $3. Or cost per unit would be 3. And we're gonna buy 100 units to start off with, just to see if this business can have some life. All right, so your cost is 300. Your revenues are 500. So guess what our income is? 200 a week.
That's crazy.
Now, what's your other costs on this? Just gas, right?
Yeah.
What else do you have in just your time and going around selling to people? But what else are you going to be doing with that time anyway?
$50 you have to buy for the LLC.
To what?
Like your LLC.
All right, so $50, but that's not going to be every week. That's just a one-time startup cost.
Is, or do you think you just heard that on one of
No, my parents just own a restaurant in LLC.
Yeah, it's 50. All right, guys, so $200 a week.
Later.
You guys can make off this. And you just have a couple guys who just go around.
restaurant?
So 2 people buy this. 2 people go in on this. How about you 2 over there? You guys each make $100 a week. That's $400 a month profit for just selling 100, which is like 20 a day. I think that if you market it, you can sell more. How are you going to market it? What's the best way to market? Social media, Twitter. Just go around with these big things.
Go to like
Samples.
Go to like places like conventions and stuff. Like set up a tent. Like when I went to like the deck meet, they like set up like an ice tent. Like
Alright, we're not
everyone
gonna
would,
set up a
like,
tent.
You would go to the
All right. Yeah, set up a tent. You can do it. Don't have to sell it here. You could sell it anywhere. Like people have lemonade stands. You guys can have Yeti Grub, beef burrito stands. Go to baseball games. Go to the kids, baseball games, the junior baseball games. No one, they all have like unhealthy stuff, and there's people there. A lot of people are more health conscious. All right, so look, this is just to show you how easy it is to start a business with, no money. Like, yeah, you got to put out money for initially, but you're gonna make it, you're gonna make it right back. So. You guys see now how you can start, a business, make some money pretty easily? Yes? Okay, great. All right, so now we'll go to my website, I guess. All right, guys, you see on that business card and like that form, if you'd like some more information about this, I'm going to go over this now. Fill out the form, bring it up to me, I'll email you the info. Here's my website. In this business I just created in the past, basically like week and a half. What I'm doing now, I already talked to like Chaparral a couple classes, and I'm talking to you guys, talking to Suara. What I have going on is something called Summer Startup Day. Does anyone know what this could possibly be? Summer Startup Day. It is a workshop. Has anyone been to workshops? You guys heard of the DECA stuff?
Oh, of course.
All right.
Marcus is an avid member.
I've been to a mandatory smart workshop.
So what I have is this is one day. It's May 3rd. It's on a Saturday. Okay.
Yo, is there free food?
That means my.
There's unlimited food and drinks.
I will be there.
But hold up. There is a cost. There is a cost to go. Okay.
What is it?
Go to Okay, scroll down a little bit. Scroll down a little bit. Here's what you got, and it's $100, and I'll explain where that all goes to. Entrepreneurial speakers. So like people who start their business, who are like young, like you guys, who are at ASU, who have their own businesses. People who just graduated, alumni, who have their own businesses. They're going to speak to you. You guys are going to do a business plan. All right. So you guys are going to write business plans. You're going to learn how to do it and do a mini presentation. The winners are going to get $50 each cash. So if you spend $100, you make that 50 right away. You're at 50. You're only into it for 50. Now, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Everything. We got pizza sandwiches. We got bagels. Unlimited snacks and drinks. That costs money. So that's why food in our cost. That's unlimited though. If you need anything you want, you could get some Yeti.
Can we take some home?
Beef jerky. Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay.
Now lots of candy, whatever you want. We're gonna have activities like putting contests and just cool stuff. And could you go up to like the recruit real quick? All right, recruit. Do you want to go up to recruit? All right, here's how you guys can make some money. I'm looking for recruiters, right? So you guys have friends here who might be interested in stuff like this. For every person you sign up, you get $10. So what happens is you come here, fill out your info, put a referral code. It could be Yeti Grub Snacks, whatever you want. You tell your friends when they sign up, they put in that code. You guys get the $10. Even if you don't go to the workshop yourself, you can still sign people up, and still get the paid. If you do come, you'll get cash, cash when you get it. If you can go to itinerary. So does anyone think that they would be interested in this? Just show of hands. It's Saturday, May 3rd.
Oh, I got work.
Yeah, Saturday's my
I
work.
got work.
Work on Saturdays?
Yeah.
It's tough to do it. Obviously, you can't do it on like a school day. But let's just say hypothetically, because I'm not trying to care about like commitments. I'm just wondering, would you guys be interested in, paying $100 for this whole day, to learn all this stuff?
Definitely do it. I could get it out of my mom. Yeah, I could do it. I could get it out of myself.
Yeah.
While I'm working.
So pretty much, it's just if the parents pay. Like you're not going to pay $100 out of your own pocket, but if you're
I pay 50.
you pay 50.
Yeah, they can go half and half with me. 'Cause that's normally what I do.
What? Oh, you go in on it, yeah. How do you convince your parents to get you to go to to something like this?
My mom would just be happy if I, was productive. So.
Yeah, productive.
You're not productive.
Yeah, what we got? We were looking at itinerary. Like we got your breakfast. You got speakers coming in. You guys are going to do pitches. So you'll come up, you'll give your idea just like we did here. People will vote on it. You guys will break into groups. You'll start your business plans. The guest speakers, guys, are mentors. So like these are entrepreneurs. They're going to come help you with like your business plans. But you're also networked. So like you can get jobs possibly. Like these are young kids who start their own business. They go to ASU or they're alumni. So this can help with networking. And we're going to have cool activities like a putting contest. throwing a football through a tire. You guys excited about that?
That's tough.
What, throw a
We got
football?
Dan Marino.
How far is it? Yeah, Dan Marino's right there. He's got that arm.
We're gonna start with like 10 yards and go 20. We're gonna do a different prize.
QB number 91.
Remember that 50-50 thing?
No, 91 now.
Guys, please listen.
That 50-50 thing? We're gonna go over like 50 businesses, you know, that you guys can start and kind of like walk you through it. Like who here? Do you guys have summer jobs like already lined up?
Yeah, I got a job.
I got full-time job.
What do you guys
I
do?
would call full-time.
I work at Shoe Palace at Fashion Square.
Okay. What about you guys?
Zinberger.
Okay.
Chinese Ice Sports, but I work like whenever I feel like it.
Nice.
All right. Now, if you guys could have your own business on the side, like, sorry, dude, what, Tristan? Sorry, what's it?
Tristan.
T-Raw.
All right. You guys can have your own job. Like, you said you work when you want to. Like, what hours do you guys work?
I work like after school.
After school?
I'm supposed to work like 12 hours a week. I probably work 12 hours a month.
All right. So what I'm saying is, you can hold down the job and still have something like the pool service or whatever on the side, or like the Yeti, you know, like beef jerkies, and start your own stuff. It doesn't have to be full time, but if you're blowing it up and you want to put in more time, you know, then you can, and that's what we'll show you how to do. And yeah, the mentors are going to help you guys your business plan. You're going to present. Winners are going to get $50 each, and that's pretty much it. Can you guys think of, just because I'm starting this business now, and like obviously I'm trying to adjust my itinerary to what you guys want, what other things would you be interested in, like educational wise, to have there besides just like activities that would make it, you know, good for, you know, that would make you more likely to come?
Maybe like playing the role of like a
some role
CEO.
play.
Like a CEO,
No
like being
weird.
put in that situation.
Like in what way? Like
Um,
it's kind of like a mini business plan.
like meeting with other companies or like investors or something like that, and like having to like expand your business.
That's what you're doing with the mini business plan. You're basically pitching it, you know, like to the judging panel who's entrepreneurs. So like that's what you're doing. But yeah, that's a good idea. That, you know, and another idea that I had was that for the people who win it, they then get mentored by the people that's like their mentor for like the next few months. These people, and then they can help you from that. What about fun activities that I haven't mentioned that you guys that people would be like, oh, that's cool. Like, I know like the Dunka person where you like throw the ball and like if you fall into the thing. We got putt-putt. We got throw the football through the tire. Putt-putt. It's just like a long putt if you make it get cash. What's up? You had one?
I was making fun of this kid. Beer pong.
Without the beer.
Water pong. There you
Water
go.
pong.
Water pong. Okay.
Throw a ping pong ball in the cup.
Yep. All you gotta do.
You win a
All
prize.
right.
Shoot baskets, you know like how they have the carnivals,
Basketball.
but like rig
Yeah.
it like they do, like put like a small rim.
I just talked about the carnivals. Do you all right? Last question is, would you guys like? Let's say this was broken up into like half days, and we offered, you know, the full day was 100, but like a half a day was 50. Who would be more apt to do the half a day versus the 50? Who would do half a day?
I do have.
9 to 5:30 is a little much for me.
Is that like too long for you guys?
I need like a nap time at like 1:30.
For a Saturday?
For Saturday, yeah.
So, you're saying that if you could do like, what would be
11.
the optimal hours?
11 to 4.
11 to 4.
11 to 4.
11 to 4.
That's perfect.
I need some recovery.
Is it-
For a half
I need some
day,
recovery
11
time.
would be perfect.
And is there anything here that like, so 11 to 4? Is there anything here? Because obviously we only have so much time to like fit stuff. But like, what here is stuff that you just don't care about? Like, do you care about the guest speakers? Do you care
I
about
do.
the business?
Actually,
Yeah,
I like guest
guest
speakers.
Yeah, I
speakers,
got
yeah.
speakers.
What about the business plan like competition?
That's cool too.
No, yeah, it's innovative. I like to think around. Like,
Yeah.
get my mind.
The 50 businesses you can start for $50.
The 50 for 50? Yeah.
That's, I mean, like it's important, but probably less important than like the guest speakers and mentors and that.
Do you think the people would pay like 75 if it was from like 11 till 4? Because 50, like for me, like this costs thousands of dollars to put on with all like food and speakers and like renting out the venue. So I'm just trying to figure out like how I can at least cover my costs. Like, do you think people would pay 75 for 5 hours or just 50?
Yeah, I feel like 70 you can get 75.
T-shirts.
What?
Dan out of left field.
So you think 75 for like 5 hours is better than 100 for like 8 hours where like 8 hours is too much, you guys, you know, to like, it's kind of like takes up the whole day kind of thing.
Yeah, I'd say people would probably get like fizzled out and like towards the end if it was that long.
Yeah.
Going 11 to 4.
11 to 4.
That'd be
All right.
perfect. That's like.
But I mean, it depends on how committed you are to it.
Right.
Like the people that are serious about it would.
Right. All right. Well, yeah. Thanks. Thank you guys for listening. And
Where were you for my senior project?
I
My paper. I needed you. I did entrepreneurs. I needed somebody.
I'm here now.
Yeah, that's yeah.
If you
Well,
wanna-
it was due a month, unfortunately.
If you want to fill out the form, and then I can email you more info on this. And if you want to ask me questions or have an idea you want to run by,
I'll stop by
just let
next
me know.
period.
Thank you.
Come visit Trump.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Oh, he's back tomorrow? Word.
Constant.
Well, I won't be here. I can come back next period.
Here, and also, yeah, you have my business card, so if you just
Yeah,
want to email.
I got you.
Okay. Thanks, man.
Oh.
Huh, it's good feedback. Yeah. I mean, 8 hours is a lot, but there's a good amount of stuff, you know, to fit.
Right.
But I know it's hard to get students to sit for in this class.
Particularly when weather is turning so nice. Or if the